What is up, everyone? Welcome. Why am I wearing this? Oh, yeah. What is up? How's everyone doing? Welcome. So, a slight delay on this is I actually still need to do last week's quest. My bad. Didn't change everything? I haven't seen it. I don't fucking know. But people on Twitter have been hyping the shit out of it, though. Paul Tassi called it the most important Destiny cutscene ever, I think. Or it was either him or Bife. So it's like... What the fuck? Scoring in the throne world, alright. No spoilers. Please, please no spoilers. It was Tassi? Yeah, there you go. So it's like, if it's the most... If it's the most important or craziest cutscene they've ever released, like it's... Fuck me. That's just Paul. Maybe you're just DTM. You ever think about that? I have to do last week's mission because I never did it. My bad! Oh, dude, the Witch Queen soundtrack might be my favorite soundtrack. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I hear it, oh, tingly feelings right in the nips, boys. Guys, no, I have to do last week's. I don't know what last week's mission was, but I gotta do it. I got called a DTM from a Wish. From Wish. What the fuck does DTM mean? I'm so confused right now. Oh, you got called a Destiny the Meme. You got called Destiny the Meme from Wish.com today. That's actually like, that's fucking brutal, man. I spit all over myself. That's goddamn brutal. That's career ending. Goddamn. What was last week's mission? Because that's what I've got to do that first. I feel like, dude, I've been dropping a lot of frames recently. One second. Actually, let me make sure. Control tab escape is task manager, right? I swear to God, that's task manager. Control shift escape. There we go. No, it's reading on my RAM, dude. I don't fucking know. I think it might be time for a CPU upgrade, ladies and gentlemen. 100 frames just ain't it. Yo! GG, I believe that's how you say that. Thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate ya. How many of these things do I need? Control delete brings up like your, you know, like your user option page. I don't know the official name for that. But if you want to go right to task manager, it's control shift escape brings like pops up task manager. Deep dive, brother. Let's go. I actually like deep dive, so that's height. Nope. Why? I always go to Neptune. I'm like, oh, blue. Oh, I still have to do a legend salvage as well. Is there a legend deep dive? No. I'll say that Control Shift Escape is also the Destiny 2 exit to desktop shortcut. Wait, what? I literally just did it and it didn't do that. The quest item icon for last week and this week looked very good for some reason. Oh, the thing that I was picking up. Control it here. Let me try. Oh shit! It is. You're right. I was not in Destiny when I hit that the first time.
Fire team Hassan, Saint 14 has you.
Back for another dive, Sloan.
Okay.
The next one and the one after that until it's done.
Bro, how about Destiny Twitter like fucking wilded today? If I see one more hate bait engagement tweet, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking lose my goddamn mind.
Yours holds strong.
Destiny 2 players are furious. This is Destiny 2 community's breaking point. Oh God. It's like, holy shit, do we need all these tweets? Twitter was a mistake. It's fucking crazy, dude. Bungie literally murdered my firstborn child. The fuck? Which DLC did you buy? Oh yeah, I saw the Hawthorne fish quest. Is the new exotic fish available then?
A little sabotage.
Check Discord. Gotcha. Gotcha. I mean, come on, dude. That does look like a Wish.com thing. Yeah. I'm plugging in my phone. You got 5 exotic fish and did not get the new one? Has anyone gotten a new exotic fish? Why would it not be available right now? That's dumb as shit. I actually kind of don't want the Tolwyn thing right now. Like, I just want to speed through this. My favorite thing in Destiny is sword tracking. Nope, did that entire quest, got 5 exotics, none of them were the new one. Let's go. Turn around and don't kill shit. I mean, these guys are gonna fucking do the objective. That's actually a really good point. We could just skip to the end. These guys. Oh, I should have just loaded in solo and waited. I didn't even think about that.
To an offering.
According to Bruttex, your people have it. Alrighty. Alrighty. Delays on delays. It is what it is. It's really not that big of a deal. Whoa, no, don't spoil the cutscene. I'll cut you if you fucking spoil anything. Got your dad a PlayStation 5 for Father's Day? What the fuck? Bro, motherfucker must have been, or better have been, goddamn dad of the century at least. That's crazy. PS5? If that's what having a child does, dude, sign me up. I don't want a PS5, but you know, like the equivalent. If they're just gonna sit here, I'll just fucking sit here, bud. I don't know what they're doing. All right, if we had to compare this cutscene to Diablo 4 cutscenes, what are we saying? Does this one win? There's no shot, right? There's literally no way. It's mid-season, so it's definitely not a fully rendered cutscene. So it's either in-engine or comic booky. I don't think we can kill 2.5 minutes. As someone who never played Diablo, it's definitely a tie. Let's go. Is anyone trying out X Defiant tomorrow? I think I might try it. I'm not like one for like a super heavy PvP games, but you know, fuck it. I might try it out. See what's up. Comic booky? Oh, I actually high-key love those, though. Any game can do an in-engine cutscene. I really like the comic booky ones. Like, I feel like Destiny really has their own spin on it. How far did you get in Diablo? I just finished Act 2. What I streamed is where I am. Beg them and text chat to fall for you. I'm sure they'll understand. Please, I'm lazy. No, it literally does not matter. Plus, Diablo 4 had Megan Fox. We don't do that in Destiny. Bruh, Diablo might have Megan Fox, but we have Nathan Fillion, dude. Come on, that's an easy sweep. There's not one human on this planet that would take fucking Megan Fox over Nathan Fillion. No shot. I refuse to believe it. Which character should you play? Titan or Warlock? Or Titan or Hunter. Your name is literally Titan, so. Let him cook.
Rests at a lower depth, well
behind enemy lines. Alrighty. Did we lose? Bro, I'm about to let this guy solo and fail this. I'm not even gonna lie.
Hive taken.
Bro, this is fucked up.
Made it off Titan, driven out of their minds. Down here, not much has changed for me.
I wondered why the Elixir here flew no banners. You really think nothing has changed?
Not even Cade chose Nathan Fillion since he didn't voice him in the Forsaken? Bruh, that was a stretch even for you, Nova. Jesus fuck.
Back and forth.
It would have been the other way around. At least, I mean, it wouldn't have made sense in the context, but fuck me.
Prevalent tactics.
How long till the cutscene?
That's
I don't fucking know.
You feel attrition because she imposes it.
Yeah, time to play the same thing over and over again. Holy shit. Man, just discovered looter shooters. This is crazy. Look, I forgot to do last week's, okay?
Enemies incoming.
I knew I should have done it. I didn't even do the fucking GM, man. I'm just gonna wait till they're all available and knock them all out at once. I don't like drip feeds. I actually, and I can't stress this enough, fucking hate drip feeds. Like, the seasonal model, I like. I like having, like, significant things to do on a lot of weeks. That's fine. I enjoy that way. I would much rather like oh, you have like a major thing to do this week and a major thing to do this week and blah, 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 like that over like an expansion model where you get everything all at once, personally. But fuck me, sometimes they go way too far and it's like, oh, this week the only new thing is a brand new exotic fish. It's like, I don't know about that. The only thing you have to do this week is one brand new Grandmaster Nightfall. It's like, I could probably do without that. That's fine. Maybe something a little bit more meaningful. Do I let this guy just fail? 4.5 minutes. Scare's diving deep today. That's right. Bro, why are you fucking shooting me? Oh, the Tolan thing? Okay, okay. All right. No, dude, there's literally 2 of us, dog. Bruh. I'm not 2-manning that shit. Bruh, this guy wants to fucking 2-man tier 7. You're fucking crazy, dog. I swear if this exotic's hidden behind fishing. Oh, can you imagine that actually? Oh, let him cook! Let him fucking cook, dude. That's actually, like, I'm not even gonna lie. If, like, you just have, like, an abysmal chance to get this exotic from fishing, like Minecraft style, you know? And, like, you fish and you have, like, a 1 in 1,000 chance to get the exotic or whatever, I would actually fuck with that so hard. I know. Bro, I did not call your meme bad. What the fuck? Dude, I'd be so fucking down. Imagine you're fishing. And you pull up, and then an exotic engram comes out. That shit would be hype as fuck, man. No, you don't fish the exotic, but someone said they hope you don't. And I said, well, fuck, counter cultured moment. I hope you do. Dude, no, you're such a buzzkill, man. I would much rather, like, we already know we're not getting the super uber exotic mission this week, right? Or this season. Because it would have been found and everyone on Twitter would have spoiled it already, so. It's just some lame-ass exotic quest. Go here, do that, whatever. I would much rather do that. No, I would much rather fish and have, like, a random RNG exotic. Something to chase than some lame-ass quest. That's really fucking good, love. Probably tied to deep dive. Yeah, it probably has to do with those statues that are everywhere, to be honest. I agree. I concur. But it would still be fucking awesome if it was fish. I don't care. I don't care. More unique, interesting things versus the same old fucking thing every season, man. So yeah, if there's one season and we got a super unique exotic by fucking fishing, here I am. I don't care. Sue me. Sue me. The quest will probably be the last week or the week after the last week of story. Yeah, exactly, James. Did Avalon get leaked? We knew we had triumphs. So we knew there were like 1 billion triumphs for a mission, and that's a pretty good indication that it's a big one. We do not have a page, like if you go to triumphs for the season, there's no secret mission page. So, probably not anything. Is it next week the last week? Bro, I don't know. I don't fucking... What do I look like, a nerd?
You're moving out of standard transmat range now.
It's interesting that choosing to drip feed content even more this season. I don't think so. I mean, no, not really. It feels about the same amount of drip feed as usual, with the exception of like GMs, which is a weird change. I don't know why they changed it like that. I don't like that at all. I'm trying to think of like what else maybe they drip. Like the only thing is like they didn't drop an exotic mission early on, but that's just because the last 2 seasons the exotic mission has been hella replayable as part of the loop. That, like I said, is not going to happen here. It's going to be a quest or it's going to be like a secret exotic thing from Deep Dive. But there won't be like a full mission for it. When does the seasonal roadmap drop? Dude, they need to start doing that shit again. That really butters my biscuits, dude. But like in a bad way. It's like shitty butter. The last week's on August 22nd. No, not the last week of the season. The last week of the seasonal story.
You're on site, Guardian.
You're on site, Guardian.
Get the job done.
Might as well just get this one fucking done. So if next week is the last week of the seasonal story, I would wager it comes out next week or the week after. Exotic's over a month into season 8. I just explained that. Right, but then you could also just look at like any season with a dungeon and be like, oh, the seasonal exotic, or not a dungeon, a returning raid. Right, and like, you know, same kind of thing. It is. What the fuck? Once again, the only reason the exotic's not released right now, oh fuck that, is because it's not a huge quest, or it's like it doesn't come with a mission. So like when you have these exotic missions, brother, and fuck man, leave me alone. When you have these exotic missions, they're literally set up to be replayed like 12 times, once a week. But like Bungie's not gonna fucking just drop an exotic quest that you do once at the very beginning of the season, because everyone's just gonna fucking forget about it. Look, I don't like that structure either. But like, that's how it goes, you know? That's just how it is. Seasonal roadmap guys working on marathon. Oh, Jesus fuck. I don't think we're ever escaping that, man. I think that's it. What was your prediction for the returning raid, Leviathan? I bet some dude $20 it wasn't Scourge, so. That guy's about to owe me $20. Because no fucking way it's Scourge. What about Crota? I would not mind Crota, but I would really want them to go for it. You know, make it worthy of the raid title. Crota was fucking hell, man. Crota was already like pretty easy in Destiny 1, and Destiny 1's raids were pathetic compared to most Destiny 2 raids. So I would in terms of difficulty and mechanics, like how in depth the mechanics are. So I would really like for them to add an encounter, or really just like go fucking hard with the mechanics, something. Not sure what they're gonna do, but that's what I would like for them to do. I didn't know that. I could spawn there. That's really cool. I was go that way. Can make the Joker. I can't believe we got a new dungeon every season for 3 seasons. I mean, if your joke about, if you want to count roots as well, it would be 4 by the time season 23 rolls around. God fucking damn it. I really hope that doesn't happen. If Crota gets D2-fied, I feel it would be a really good raid. I agree. I think Crota has a lot of very interesting mechanics and themes. It was just a little bit, you know, too easy. But I feel like a lot of those problems were rectified with the 390 version, the 490, the Age of Triumph version. 290? I don't even fucking remember what our light was back then. But I feel they'd have to push it even further. Like I said, I think you would need to turn... Death Singer would need a gatekeeper treatment where it gets turned into like an actual encounter. I personally think you would need to put in another encounter in there. I don't know where you would put it, but I think you would need at least one more encounter. Or I guess make lanterns like an actual encounter. But even then, I think it's still too short. So probably do something between lanterns and bridge. I feel like that'd be really easy to do. Just make it come out somewhere else. But I'm not sure if they want to do that much work. Like I don't know what the criteria is when it comes to revamping Destiny 1 raids. Like I don't know what they allow themselves to do. Yo, Garbage, what's up, brother? Garbage, did you see that Electric Callboy is dropping a cover of Every Time We Touch tomorrow? That shit's gonna be fucking wild. I'm so excited. Gotta payload the lanterns, dog. I will I will Crota's end. That's fucking awful, dude. Jesus Christ. Who said that? I'm banning you from my chat, dude. My man said fucking added escort to lanterns. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, David, you're fucked, bro. You're definitely a masochist for sure. Oh! What raid had the best opening? Oh!
Sites in this sector are
I would really, that would be a great idea for a ranking video.
weapons close.
Or a tier list or something. Which raid
Collection tanks are full
had
and
the
safe.
best opening?
Time to turn
Not
the
Vault of
tables.
Glass. I mean, Crota's gotta be up there, man. King's Fall's one of the worst. Wrath was cool, but it'd be cooler now, I bet. Leviathan, the underbelly was always like my favorite part of that raid. Doesn't really count. Not Eater. Spires wasn't bad. Oh, it's Jaws. What came after Spire? Last Wish, meh. Scourge, meh. Oh. Oh, what do you mean you can't jump on that? Scourge was meh. Crown was meh. What came after Crown? I legitimately don't remember what raid is after Crown. Oh, Garden? Meh. It's got, yeah, I think it's Crota, man. I think Crota just wins. It's definitely not Roots. Definitely not DSC. Yeah, I guess Gardens was fine. Well, I guess, what do we count? Are we saying like first encounter or opening? Because for some raids, they are the same thing. Some raids have like an additional bit, you know? Yeah, Vow. That's right. Vault is the hardest thing that Bungie had to make for an opening, and people can help you. So I saw a designer, I think it was Julia, right? Maybe talking about how the Vault of Glass thing must have been really difficult to program, like having random people be able to enter that space that aren't as part of it. And it's like, it's awesome that it was a technical feat, but that does not make it good, you know? And building the Spire is not my definition of engaging content. That's... We're standing in a well of radiance, for the love of God! The fact that you can't matchmake into this is fucking criminal. That's one of those things, man. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Shivu's End and replace Crota. Okay, imagine Crota's End, but after you kill Crota, then you get like a Shivu or Wrath boss. Right? That would actually go hard as fuck. Imagine if they pulled that shit. Dude, they would never do that. They would never in a million years do that. But let me tell you something. If they did do that, they would break the internet and win developers of all time. Like, that's the sort of shit we need Bungie to do again. It's just like legitimately surprise us and shake things up. I feel like that's the thing that a lot of people can't articulate. That the game has just gotten very samey and redundant. And that's fine. There's aspects of it I enjoy, and there's aspects I definitely don't enjoy. But it's like I miss like the classic Bungie debates, right? And let me tell you what, if they brought back Crota's End, didn't say a fucking word. Didn't say a what's going on there? Didn't say a word. Did we soft lock it? I swear to God. Didn't say a word, and then all of a sudden there's an extra secret Shiva Wrath boss at the end. I shit myself. Imagine how hyped that would be. Everyone would beat Crota, and they'd be like, go to orbit, go to orbit. And then it's like a portal spawns. And you're like, oh, what? What's this portal doing? And then you go in it, and then you get an objective marker. Defeat Shiva Wrath. Holy shits. Oh, God. Not again. Not like this. Dude, you better get my res, please. I protected you. Oh, God. No! Oh! Brother. It would be lovely if people would data mine the models just like last time. That's actually such a good point. I didn't think about that. Well, if you just did it next season, right? If it was just came out as part of the season, as long as they made sure, as long as they kept the raid files itself a secret, it wouldn't matter if the model was data mined, because people would just assume that you would fight Shivu Wrath in the season at some point, or you would see her in the season at some point. Right? So they would just have to make sure like the objective list for the raid that always leaks was like actually uber secret and encrypted or whatever. That would be sick. Well, that sad cake. I literally just spent like a minute saying they'd have to hide that stuff. Mara solves the final boss. That'd be sick too. Can you imagine? You kill Crota, portal spawns, and then it's just a hand comes out of the portal. And Mara goes, "Come to mommy," and then just starts like beating the shit out of you. That'd be fire as fuck. I'm here for that. Any exploder shanks? Big meatball is the final shape. Let's go. Why doesn't Bungie take legal actions against leakers? I'm not sure if they have any ground, to be honest.
You've cleared all known extraction points in the sector.
Like, anyone who breaks an NDA, you bet your ass they're going after. Like, I think they sent lists. I've heard people say her name before. There's like an official Destiny account leak thing, I think. And you know, once again, I don't do leaks, so I have very like fourth hand information about all of this. But I believe she or they were sent a cease and desist. I think one of my friends told me that at some point. Why did I keep that? That's shit.
Them to others who could be watching, assuming it doesn't kill them outright.
Okay. New quest time. EK, yeah, according to Bungie, broken NDA, yeah. I guess it wasn't, okay, I guess I should rephrase that. Bungie never came out and said that, but there were some Bungie employees who said you shouldn't break an NDA. And then we know that EK was directly told by Bungie to stop streaming the game. And I think it was supposed to be a very, like, hush-hush thing, but people put it together. So that is the leading, I guess, theory. I'm rewatching The Boys again. I forgot how good this shit was. Weren't we supposed to get the spinoff show like sometime this year? What's going on with that? Bro, you got... I think it's getting worse, man.
This is awful.
Sure is.
Boys are starting their season 4 marketing? I thought Super High or whatever the fuck was supposed to come out between the two seasons. Oh, crank it up.
Stuff while I was out there. Bad stuff.
Is it too low?
A world colder than you can imagine.
Yeah, I know it's last week, so I had to catch up.
Creatures that suppressed the light. My crew.
How do you take out the Witness campaign or raid? Orc style, both. Gen V, yeah. I think that was supposed to come out between 3 and 4.
Creatures started closing in. Trigger fingers got itchy. Some of us froze to death. A lightless, final death. The others, they didn't go so quiet.
Oh shit, that's dark.
Until I set them up.
Dude,
Not
Drifter.
sure how long I stayed after that.
Drifter was on the
Allowed my
Titanic
ghost
submarine
to
thing.
survive. Used the parts from.
Use the parts from what?
I did what it took to get off-world,
What?
and now I'm here.
I'm no stranger to combat, but how did you leave it all behind?
I didn't. Some things.
This is advanced!
Forever.
Exclamation point advanced in chat. Scare 9, 10% off. This is the flavor G1 gummy bear, which is my favorite flavor. It is
Heavy to lift.
so fucking good.
Thanks for the drink, Drifter.
You know, we don't get to see his ghost a lot, actually. I want to see more. Advanced with a D. Bro, you fucking pushing me out of the way? Dick? Alright, this week's quest. Let's fucking go! Oh no, I probably have to feed her the big space coral. There we go. Are there dead ghosts? Then why is that so awful? Do the floaty thing. Yo, Melina, what's up? How you doing? The eye animations are a little unsettling. I wish my eye could jiggle like that. Hope you're well. I'm doing super well. How are you doing?
Anathema. Calamity. That which cannot, must not come to pass. A wordless denial. A fleeing God. Betrayal.
Kind of sounds like she's describing the Dark Age.
The pursuit for the final shape.
You have a huge headache? Oh, rip. Well, hopefully, you know, start feeling a little better. I've been getting headaches on the back of my head lately. I fucking hate that, like right on the brainstem. It was fucking awful. What do you think the Drifter is hauling around? I bet it has major implications. Dog, people have been asking that shit for like 10 years. I don't think we're ever gonna figure it out. Yo, Predestined, how
We're
you
almost
doing?
there. My link with Asa feels crystal clear. It's a little frightening, but
Dude, she's
strangely
gonna pull a
comforting,
Kanye
too.
West in South Park,
A lot
man.
changed
She's
while
gonna
I
fall in
was
love with the fish.
It feels like the entire universe moved on without me, and now I'm struggling.
Which
to
is fine.
catch up.
No judgment here, you know?
Old enemies became new allies. New enemies wield the light against us. And old allies. Friends. Like Amanda. Sometimes I wonder, if I returned to the tower, would it even be my home anymore? Or would I just be a phantom? A forgotten memory wandering its streets at night? Zivu Arath's voice keeps telling me I don't belong there. That the battlefield is my home. That it always has been. Maybe she's right.
Is this the first time Destiny's delved into PTSD? It's nice to go through some other trauma that's not just like daddy issues, you know? Like, this is good. One season of daddy issues was cool. 4?
I know.
Too many. At least, you know, I like when they hit on stuff like this. Like, I really liked
way, the
Splicer
mission
and
comes
Plunder,
first. I have to
where
see
it was
through
like, you know,
to the
like
end, regardless of where I end up when
refugees
it's
and
done.
xenophobia, like these sorts of things. That's cool. I like when they hit on different, like, pertinent topics. PTSD, that's a really good one. Daddy issues, cool the first time. 4 times, too many times.
Ah, I see you. You see me too? Ha, good, good. Then it is all working. You, me, this projector. Even if we sometimes fall,
Plunder was still daddy issues, but it was still, like,
there is a war.
a little xenophobia as well. I mean, it at least dipped into other things, you know?
Will exploit, as she did with those
Self-aware AI was cool. That is true. Yeah, I guess that delved into some stuff. The daddy issues were front-loaded in that season, so.
Light. Her whips drove him into a frenzy, lured him into danger, forced Sagira's sacrifice, and left him to die. Now she twists my thoughts into thorns, draws out the faces of the suffering Elixni into my dreams. She whispers that I took pleasure in their pain.
We're about to see the cutscene. I think I have to go do one thing.
As they died by my hands. And they see me. She does not lie. She challenges what you hold as a strength. Osiris's ambition, my protection. Sloane's duty.
I wish...
I
like that all the characters are being taunted by Shivu, but I wish we were being taunted by Shivu. The only thing she says to us is like, your flesh will burn, you know? She doesn't like taunt us or anything. That's the sort of character, like, in-depth dynamic I want.
Sloane is no warrior of glass.
You know, they're all having like in-depth, like, traumatic struggles with their identity, and Shivu like just fucking abusing them emotionally. And it's like,
Stay with her, Guardian.
she's just like, oh, I'll rip your nipples off and wear them as a hat.
We must.
Where's our stuff? Yo, what's up, Trish? How you doing?
Even if she does not want it.
Yeah, exactly. Taunt us like Riven in Last Wish. Exactly. Okay. No, I need to go do all the Veil containment logs too. Okay. Check in with the Drifter. Man, we're checking in with everyone. Let's go.
The ever-forward march of time has a humorous way of looping in on itself. Doesn't it?
In some ways, a long-lived perspective makes it difficult not to see trends die and resurface.
Do you think that's how the witness sees us? Variations of potential, or lack thereof?
What's really on your mind?
Sloane. She is singularly focused on her mission. That type of focus. You forget to come up for air. It's like a death when it's over.
Your command can be an anchor. Keep her from drifting. That's what I tried to do for you.
I seem to recall pushing back against your methods quite often.
The Dark Age drove us to extremes.
I also find it really weird that we're
More refined.
17th Stroll World Extractional
Wasn't
Sector.
long ago that I was your pupil.
I find it weird that we're taking time to like evaluate
You've developed a trust
our
beyond
characters' like mental
authority.
health and stuff.
How
When
did you foster that friendship while being my superior?
we literally like they literally killed our god and we think life might end. And it's like, okay, make sure you come to terms with all your PTSD and stuff. Like, it's important stuff, like, don't get me wrong, but seems like the wrong time to do it.
Saying I can't be all things.
I'm saying I can't tell you what you want, because our friendship was not of my making. When the Iron Lords fell, when the Red Legion caged the Traveler, when the pyramids filled our skies, my heart was not open. You were. Despite your doubts, others see you as a pillar of strength. They're drawn to the shade you provide. Just stay standing.
I mean, good to leave behind no regrets before the universe explodes. Yeah, I guess that's fair. That's fair, I guess. I've done the pressurized deep triumph, yes. Now, the one that I haven't fucking done, let me tell you guys, this shit is crazy. Nope. This shit is unbelievable. I have like 20 or 25 salvages, and I have one treasure-laden enemy. That shit's fucking fucked. It's like, what's... Literally Ruffian 2.0 Electric Boogaloo, but worse somehow. They're fucking, dude, they're so rare, and they don't even glow like Ruffians. There we go. How do I get? Oh, I gotta go around the side, don't I? I forgot. I forgore. Is there like a flag I have to do, or do I just like actually just run this lost sector? I wonder how they're gonna solve the Zavala dilemma. He's been so prominent this season. You know, they'll give him a good resolution. I have no doubt about that. Just run it? Okay. It doesn't look like the other exotic fish are spawning yet, which is weird because I thought for sure they were gonna spawn. So I actually don't know. Bruh. Do you think Lance pre-recorded voice lines until final shape? No, probably not. It is like just voice acting though, so you know, it wouldn't be the first time they get someone to fill in voices. Although Lance does have like a very unique voice, so I don't know. It's got to be a hard decision as a company though, right? Like, I would say, look, there's definitely an argument to be made. I think at least that it could be seen as more respectful if you just like kill the character off screen and don't try to do it, because like Lance was Zavala, right? And so any attempts to like replace that or anything, even to wrap up the story, could definitely, if done incorrectly especially, could be seen as bad taste. But also, I think you could also make the argument that like Lance really cared about the game and he probably would want a resolution to his character, but it's one of those things like, I don't think you can know that for sure, you know? I bet they AI it. I bet if they do literally anything, it will not be that. I think AI it would be the thing they are least likely to do. They don't have to kill him, they can just make Zaval retire. Well, no matter like what they do, they still have to give resolution to the character, right? I really don't see them using AI. Crank up the volume. Is it quiet for you guys? It should be like normal. If it's quiet for you guys, I can turn it up a little bit. Okay. I'm excited. You guys have been hyping this shit up, man.
Our minds are one, linked by the darkness. But only for a moment. I must borrow Sloane's voice to speak my words. Please, heed them well.
Let's go. Okay.
Before you can confront the witness, you must understand it.
Okay.
The witness's first victims were once like you, struggling for survival, bolstered by hope, until their hopes became reality.
Let's set the Traveler
They
again.
called it the Guardian,
Oh god.
their deity of life. It ushered them into a golden
Dude, why does the Traveler fuck everything up?
For eons they prospered, but their newfound god never spoke to them. It lavished them with gifts, but not with guidance.
Oh, they're building
And
pyramid
those who
ships.
lived in paradise. They came to crave a greater purpose. They desired meaning,
Oh.
structure, a winnower, to shape the garden. Their scholars discovered that the gardener shared a connection with another entity among the stars.
Oh, the veil.
They called it the Veil, and when they found it, they arrived to claim it. They already knew much about the light.
Wait,
How it
what?
could bend the laws of the universe and create life. But they came to realize that it could bring ruin just as easily. The cosmic events it set in motion could wipe out entire civilizations in a heartbeat, without reason. And so they saw the light, not as a source of prosperity, but of unfettered chaos. By studying the veil, they came to know the darkness,
What?
a power that was shaped by thought and consciousness. And in the darkness, they found the means to carve away the chaos of existence, to calcify it into a final shape, eternal and perfected. They brought the veil back to the gardener in an attempt to strengthen their connection. There, they could reshape reality itself. The gardener would not allow it, and so it fled their world.
Oh, huh.
But they would not be deterred. Having witnessed the truth in the darkness, they used its binding power to merge themselves.
No way. Wait, what?
Salvation they craved.
Wait, what the
Thus began the witnesses.
So the what? The witness is
campaign to impose
a
meaning
species?
on a meaningless universe. One that is nearly at its end.
What do you mean you didn't figure that out? You didn't figure out that shit. That's the dumbest thing I've ever... Well, not that. That's awesome. But the fact that anyone would claim to have figured that out? No shot. The witness is a society? Bro, that's actually crazy, man. Because this whole time we have thought that the pyramid ships and the witness were the darkness equivalent of the traveler. At least I have, and the veil was like a neutral thing. But that's just completely wrong. The veil is the darkness version of the traveler. And the witness is just some fucking rando civilization. What the fuck? That's fucking crazy, man. Nah, dude, DTM, that's cap as fuck, dog. If you're gonna lie, like, at least make a convincing one. Holy.
Well, now we've...
Why
heard
was
what
that cutscene not in Lightfall?
We
That's
know what
literally
we
all
need to
Lightfall
do.
needed.
To think
What's
we got
that?
started
That's all it
again.
needed. Bungie.
How that me
What?
became an obsession. What bothers me most is how much I understand it. This mission, it's my purpose, my reason for being, my guiding light. Without it, I'm lost. I don't know who I am or what I'm supposed to do. And that lack of direction, it's harder to face than 1,000 battles. I felt the same about my previous mission when I held the line on Titan. And if I'm being honest, it feels like I failed. I survived, but for what reason? What was it all meant to achieve? The only answer I've found is to learn what Asa knows. If I can do that, it will all have been worth it. Our link ended.
How does
before
Asa
could
know all of
explain how
that?
to get through the portal.
The
Time
winnower,
took its toll.
the witness wants to become the winnower.
both
I don't know if the
be ready for
winnower is anything.
When that time has come and gone, then I
The
can
witness is a
feel
land party. Wow. God damn, that was a really good cutscene. I can't. Why? Okay. Let's have a chat. Let's have a chat. Why? Why is that cutscene arguably the most important cutscene of the year, maybe of the fucking franchise? Okay, one of the coolest cutscenes ever, and something that would have easily made Lightfall 20 times better, at least if it was in Lightfall. Why is this locked behind a season? Why should anyone who bought Lightfall have to pay $12 extra and play through a bunch of unrelated content in order to see that? I don't like that. I like, not only do I not like that, I think that was an awful, 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 awful move. There's absolutely no, you can build upon the Lightfall story during the year of Lightfall. They do it every year. You can do that. That's fine. But the key component driving the story of Lightfall the entire time should not be hidden 6 months later in a completely unrelated season. You know, if we saw this cutscene at the beginning of Lightfall, it would have changed like literally everything. You know, it would have made it feel way more important. If they put it at the end of Lightfall, it would have contextualized everything, and it would have been like, oh, well, shit, you know? It would have been good. But you put it 6 months after Lightfall, and so you just gave us time to sit here and not know what the hell's going on when everyone in the universe knows what the Veil is. It's just like, the Witness isn't even evil, you know? They're just like, they are a society. Yeah, the same as us, the same as the Fallen, the same as every other thing. The Traveler will go there and just fucking leave and leave them to die. You know? I don't understand, man. And yeah, that's a great point, chat. This cutscene will be out of the game when Final Shape comes. So this cutscene that contextualizes Lightfall and Final Shape will no longer be in the game in 6 months. 8 months. What the fuck? Why? Why? Damn, what the heck? What do you mean the Witness isn't evil? I mean, the Witness is not like the darkness. It's not the pure embodiment of evil. It was just a civilization that was fucked over, the same as us. They're just trying to get the gritty on, bro. You know? Shit. Doesn't make sense. Witness is one race. Rolk is the last. Nez was the only race to combine light and dark. No. Nez did not combine light and dark. Nezarec was the amalgamation of many different species. We already know that. And then died and then got resurrected with the light. So there weren't light and dark species in there as far as we know. I mean, his dialogue in the raid like directly says like 100 times that he had never felt the light power before. So I guess we do know that. They were fucked over. They started the fucking. Well, maybe the Traveler should have said something, dude. They were just like little baby creations. How the fuck were they supposed to know? Both are neutral power civilizations are what have the capability to be good or bad in a world, in a universe, in a mythos where there's a god. All right. And this god does something. And this, you know, this god, like the Traveler, is omnipotent. It can do whatever the fuck it wants. And if it withholds information from a certain group of people, and then when they do something it doesn't like, but they don't know it doesn't like that, then it slaps them on the wrist or leaves them. If say my mom gave birth to me, right? And I'm just like a little fucking baby, right? I'm just crawling around on the ground and I grab something. Let's say I'm like 5, so I understand what's going on. And my mom has never laid out rules ever. And I walk into a room and I touch something and my mom goes, "You fucked up, bye," and then just leaves. She's going to fucking jail for child neglect, dog. That ain't my fault, okay? Okay, that's her fault. That was the Traveler's fault. This is just like, goddamn. If in real life, in fake life, in video games, in media, if you know, a group of people believe in a god, and that god did not give them all of the information that they need to be good people, that makes that god a fucking bad person. You know, like what? Absolutely not. What the shit was that?
You never did tell me why you trust the Nine so much.
Oh, I don't. Not even a little. I trust Orin.
Orin.
Long story. The short of it is, I may have had a feeling or two for somebody a long time ago. Somebody that lost themselves along the way. But there's a little piece of her still out there. A sliver. Who still has a feeling or two for the somebody I could be. So I trust her. Because she ain't never steered me wrong.
Drifter's gonna fuck.
No matter how rotten I was. Because at the end of the day, maybe we gotta put our faith in something other than ourselves. Even if we're too stubborn to admit it.
I didn't expect you to put a lot of stock in faith.
And I didn't expect you to lose yours and keep moving. Guess we're all full of surprises, ain't we?
I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt that you're being genuine.
Oh, I'm always genuine. People just ain't always paying attention. For real, though, Moondust might have given me a push. Thought it'd help.
Sounds like familiar advice. Is it, though? Helping?
No joke? I think so.
Then we have that in common, too.
Okay. Damn, this week was good. You know, what the fuck? Yeah, next week's the final week. You think Drifter has rizzed up each race in Destiny at least once? Absolutely. My man's fucked a fish, for sure. Alright, let's go. There was something I needed to do. Oh, shit. What did I need to do? Fishing quests? I guess we can go check that out. I feel like I had something, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, Veil Containment. That's what it was. I need to go do that. Yes. Yeah. Let me go pick up this quest and then we'll go do Veil Containment. Damn. What a good cutscene, man. Seeking Dado beefing? Wait, what? Why do you think that? Oh, I gotta do that again. Where's the fishing quest? What?
Careful out there.
Fishing quest? Bro, that's lame as fuck. Mission kiosk? Wait, really? Why do you think that, Scyther? Wait, when did they say that we needed? They're gonna teach us how to get through the portal. Let's go! Oh, they said it? Oops. Wait, what? Oh, what the shit?
Light isn't a compliment to your weapons. It is your...
So if... that's actually a little concerning though, right? Like if the Cloud Striders made their civilization on Neomuna around like the entity of the darkness?
Yes?
Uh-oh.
Careful out there.
You careful out there. Don't tell me what to do. You know what? Fuck you. I won't be careful out there. How do you feel about that? There's no HR in the tower. They won't apprehend me for for doing things unsafely. Unsafe work practices. What are you gonna do about it, Hawthorne? Tell me what to do. Anyways. Let's go, careful out there. You careful out there. Who's she think I am? No? Fishing quest's not worth it. Please do not do it. Bruh, I need all the fishing triumphs. I'm gonna do it, man. Teddy, are you on? You almost ready? If you have people, we can get them. If not, we can just pull people from chat and just let them know what we're doing. All right, here we go.
Geoma Essie. Research log. Exos.
Okay.
Mai and I have built a working theory around the deaths of our Exo crewmates. after their exposure to the
20 minutes,
Veil.
all right.
According to Maya, exomines contain a combination of Vex radiolaria and something known as clarity. Radiolaria are alien microorganisms living within a hive mind state. Or, I suppose more accurately, a community. Clarity is, Maya described it as a paracausal power derived from an alien artifact. Something Braytech had kept secret. Something Maya thinks the Veil and this artifact are related. That the paracausal force from the Veil overloaded their exominds. Unraveled them. It's like taking a powerful...
Why is the Veil so much smaller than the Traveler?
Storage device. Full erasure. But Maya... she thinks we can reverse engineer this phenomenon. Use it to write data to a clarity-infused object. Fabricate consciousness. Scientifically, the process seems sound, but morally... Maya keeps saying that we're past the point of morality. She said that. She's convinced that our survival hinges on mastery of the Veil. It's like she's the one unraveling. I feel like I'm losing her. But every time I try and push, I feel her move a little further away.
Fair enough.
I don't know if I can lose anything else. How much more can any of us lose before there's nothing left?
Nimbus, how much do you know about the Cloud Strider's creation? The technology used?
You don't think...
I make no assertions yet. But I worry that your neon-lit city may have darker roots than either of us knew.
Oh.
Chioma Essie, research log. Siva.
Oh.
Siva is a nanotech fabrication system, intended to be used by Exodus ships to rapidly build necessary resources from base matter. Maya calls it Willa Bray's obsession, without a hint of self-awareness. But we both see the potential it poses for the future. Each nanomachine in Siva's design is an independent, thinking machine, utilizing a distributed quantum network to coordinate movement. Like a mechanical version of Radiolaria. Probably where the design was inspired from, if I'm being honest. But the design can be pushed. We're looking at ways of incorporating components from disabled Vex and erased exominds. If we can insulate the nanomachines from the radiation that killed the Exos, maybe their deaths won't be for nothing.
Wait. Does this really mean I'm part Vex?
Well, it's too early to jump to these conclusions, Nimbus. But there does seem to be some connection between the Vex and the Cloud Strider.
Why are we just now getting this lore, man?
May explain why you and the others are able to enter the Vex network without the aid of splicers.
Can I time travel?
No, let's hope not.
Dude, damn, man. Why are we getting all this fucking juicy lore now? That's good. Shit. Throne World. I actually don't. I think I need mostly Nessus, but I'll go fish at the Throne World. Let's go fish. Whatever. Veil Containment was at the start of the season? Yeah, but it's like every week we get new stuff. Yeah, you get one or two new voice lines of Veil Containment every week. Thoughts on the Astrocross video? I think all in all, it's a really nice summary, and I do think there's some stuff to be worried about there. I would say there's always a little bit of nuance with these sorts of videos that can be really hard to make, where a lot of times, and it's kind of hard for us, but like, you know, like Across, for instance, would say things like Bungie, right? And yeah, it does come. Bungie is the entity making the game, but I think it's really important to remember that not everyone at Bungie, in fact, quite the minority of people at Bungie, have a say or hands in these sorts of decisions. And so when you say like, oh, Bungie is being manipulative or whatever, that does not account for the fact that this is a small business team or decisions of executives or whatever, you know? And so I think that sort of thing can lead to a lot of developers. I've even seen it just today getting hate on Twitter for decisions that they probably don't like themselves or have absolutely no way of influencing. And so I'm always really worried when I see videos like that on the potential fallout to it's a fucking 1,600 person studio. How many people do you think are making business decisions? Like 20? You know what I mean? So that would be my only kind of criticism or comment, is it would have been nice to have seen like a little, hey, don't bully developers, you know, let the company as a whole, and stuff know how you're feeling, but don't target out, single developers that don't work on anything on that side. But other than that, I do think there's a lot of really good points. It's a nice little kind of timeline, I guess, of the history of monetization. And I agree with his. Am I gonna catch something? I personally don't mind a lot of monetization. Like, for instance, and maybe I'll get crucified for this, I don't really think the dungeon pass is that big of a deal, personally. You know, but I do think there are examples of, you know, the kind of predatory bright dust stuff, sure, the deep sight focusing stuff. I think there's a couple examples that he didn't bring up that I think are actually better examples. The fact that this season you can't see what's being sold for Bright Dust and when. So you have no idea if something you like is coming for Bright Dust, and so you can't plan accordingly. And so there's always that feeling of FOMO, making it more likely for you to spend silver. And then the other example is... Give me a second. I had it, and now I lost it. Oh, shit. I had another example, but give me a second to think on it. But still, I feel like there's a couple of transmog caps. The caps on transmog bounties that you can do for free, and kind of like that system is set up in a very predatory way as well, in my opinion. And so, you know, some of the things I don't think are that big of a deal. Some of the things are, I agree, kind of scummy. But I think at the end of the day, it's really important to realize, like, this is a giant studio, and there are very, very specific people making those calls. Yeah, I'm not seeing many people mention Pete Parsons and the higher-ups about big decisions. And that's usually how it is with companies, right? Like, a lot of times the CEOs or the CTOs of companies tend to stay out of the public eye, so they don't catch fallout for stuff like this. But let me tell you, there's a lot more people that have more to do with that decision than Joe Blackbird, okay? So. I don't know, man. I feel bad. And, like, also, like, you know, I have genuine, like, friends that are Bungie devs, and I have people that I respect a lot that are Bungie devs. I've had conversations with a lot of Bungie devs. Like, I'm definitely in the minority when it comes to that. But, like, so it's a little bit easier for me to see, like, these are real people, and they're not, like, just a number, or, like, not everyone at Bungie is Bungie, you know? And so maybe that's why I have a little bit different perspective on it. But, like, Across definitely has those connections too, you know? So I feel like that's something he should maybe consider a little bit. I know some of my friends and, like, people I respect and just people at Bungie in general. I know they're gonna catch a lot of hate and stuff. Like, I'm fucking sick of hearing all of the, okay. And it also leads to, and this was something I was talking about on, oh, sorry, 1 second. Cap, thank you for the 1 month, love your face. Lord, thank you for the 13 months. My 13 month got auto paid and my bank charged me 33 for an overdraft fee. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh no, I'm so sorry, man. Well, thank you for the 13 months, at least. Appreciate it. But, you know, this is something I was kind of going to war on Twitter about today, was a lot of people will take this time. So, like, Aztecross makes a lot of, let's say, like, genuinely pretty good points about, like, the state of Destiny, and then people will use that. People will be like, oh, I've been saying... So for instance, I saw with DPJ and DSR Joker today. Look, I haven't been keeping up with DPJ in a long time. I have no idea what the fuck that guy's up to. DSR Joker,
That was a close one.
let's just say,
All that matters is that
I don't agree with, like, a lot of how he goes about his points.
Thank you.
He tends to harbor a very toxic community from my run-ins with the community. And honestly, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. But the thing is like, when someone like this sees or people in that community see an Aztecross video and they're like, oh, we've been complaining about Eververse for years, so is fucking everyone. Welcome to the club. But that's justified. So now all my other feedback is correct or justified, or all my other opinions are correct. And so you see a lot of people like being like, oh, I was right about that, or blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, oh, yes, there must be a skeleton crew working on Destiny. Or yes, the population is the lowest it's ever been in Destiny. Or Destiny is dying. Or the servers are bad. Or what? And, you know, there are obviously server problems. I think Bungie has tried their best to explain that, but, you know, I'm a chemist. I don't work with that stuff, so I don't really know if these problems still stem from what they talked about or not. But the thing is so you have a lot of these keyboard warriors just like rambling and fucking using these nonsense platforms for just to say the most absurd shit. And so I was kind of fighting or just like yelling at people for that, because goddamn does that make me mad. You know, there are genuine criticisms against Bungie and there are genuine criticisms against the game, and that is perfectly fine. I complain about the game, I give my feedback, everyone's well within their rights to do that. Oh, let's go! But if you are going to sit here and just make the most silly little bitch arguments or assumptions or claims that are just like blatantly false or just like fucking stupid, then it makes all of your other arguments seem like silly little bitch arguments, right? So if you have a valid complaint and then you say something stupid, that makes you, this now makes you to Bungie look like you have a less valid complaint. You know? And so, like, people just need to shut the fuck up and stop wasting our time and start, you know, giving genuine feedback and complaints and voice their opinions on things that are like actually happening and are actually constructive, and just like stop saying the most silly little bitch stuff I've ever heard in my entire life. You know? Yeah, confirmation bias. That's a great way to put it. That is an excellent way to put it. You know, I've complained about 20 things. Big Daddy Aztecross agrees with one of my things. I now have confirmation bias. So all of this toxic shit I've been saying, it must be true, right? So I don't know. It is, at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter. None of this fucking matters, but. Do you, Teddy, do you have people, or should I just pull? Should I pull? Or here, let me check actually with like chemo and stuff. Let me check some of the Triumph Hunters. I don't know if they want to do it. You don't have anyone? Okay. Wanna farm for some treasure-laden nerds. Okay. All right, I have some invites out, chat, and then depending on how many people answer. And it's fine, like, it's fine. Once again, I just want to clarify, it is perfectly okay. All right, lab join up. Okay, so I got one. It's perfectly fine, and it's perfectly within your right to complain and stuff. Like I said, I do it, and I really respect when people do it too. But for the love of fucking God, make sure it's good feedback, or else once again, it's just white noise. And that's the part that hurts me the most. Okay. So we need 3 people. What we're gonna do, chat, is we're gonna farm treasure-laden enemies in salvage. And so these spawn between objectives. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get 6 people. We're gonna complete objectives 1 and 2, and we're gonna wait for them to spawn. And if they don't spawn, then we're gonna leave and come back. So we're not gonna be doing the boss, and we're not gonna be doing the final objectives. So if you would like to do that, if you are a Triumph Hunter, you can join on me. I'll put my join code in chat. If not, perfectly fine. I know this is like one of those things that people might not enjoy doing. Dude, my wife's cooking something. Shit, that smells good. Lightfall is one of the worst expansions ever. For Destiny, yes. In video games, no. But also, once again, that is perfectly fine feedback, but you can't say, I didn't enjoy this. The thing that has been, like, aggravating me the most, right? Like, it is quite obvious that a lot of, sure, the PvP team has been moved elsewhere, or is working on Marathon, or all of these things. And that's, you know, that's great. But people will then expand that to say, oh, the entire Destiny team has been working on Marathon. And that's just, like, silly. That doesn't make any sense, you know? It's like we are getting objectively a lot of content. You might not like the content, and some of it might be, you know, kind of plain or boring. And that's fine. I fall into that opinion as well for a lot of it. But that does not, there's a difference between getting content that you might not like and not getting content at all. These seasons have genuinely, like, a pretty, especially compared to some of the seasons right when they left Activision, there's genuinely, like, a pretty good amount of content. Not speaking of quality, just like the amount of things to do. Especially if you, like, I would say especially the last 2 seasons. This one, you know, I mean, there's still, like, 2 seasonal activities, the fishing thing. There's still a lot to do, just not maybe a lot of motivation or reasons to do it. But people still have to make that, right? That doesn't mean, just because you don't like something doesn't mean that no one worked on it. You know? Lightfall is the worst expansion ever? No, that would be Curse of Osiris. Lightfall, I mean, the gameplay aspects of Lightfall were very good, in my opinion. It was completely brought down by the narrative, but there are definitely expansions in the history of Destiny that had very bad gameplay aspects and very bad narrative aspects as well. Quality over quantity always? I don't think always. I think there's a very good balance to strike there. Yeah, Lab, I just saw that. You would rather buy Witch Queen? Like, great, good for you, sure. Name, I would be genuinely curious if you could find one person on Earth that would rather get Lightfall than Witch Queen. Like, that's not like a crazy concept, dog. You have, like, the best narrative campaign versus one of the worst narrative campaigns. Like, that's a weird flex, you know? All right, so what we're gonna do, chat, if you're in here, Marasov, Caden, Scyther, what we're gonna do is, once again, we're gonna speed run the objective, and then right when we complete the objective, it might say a treasure laden enemy spawns. In this map, they'll spawn right there. If one spawns, you wait for all 6 people to shoot it. Okay? That is a must. You wait for it doesn't have a lot of health. You wait for every single person to shoot it. They only spawn between objectives. So we're going to do objective 1, look for treasure laden. We're going to do objective 2, look for treasure laden, and then I'm just going to re-QSN. So why would you buy Lightfall? You're just stupid if you do that. I mean, just because something is one of the, maybe, like I said, it's lacking narratively. As I also mentioned, from a gameplay perspective, it was a lot of fun, in my opinion. There are genuinely very good things about Lightfall. I'm a big low man guy, so I really like Roots of Nightmare. A lot of people don't, but I do. I'm not saying it's my favorite raid, but I think it was definitely worth price of admission, in my opinion. Strand, fantastic. I love Neomuna. I love a lot of aspects and a lot of things that they brought with Lightfall. So there's a lot more reasons to buy a DLC other than just like narratively landing it or not. Yo, Kingslayer, how you doing? Also, you use the wrong form of, anytime you say you're stupid or you're an idiot or anything like that and you use the wrong form of your, that's gotta be the most ironic thing fucking ever. So just like check that next time. I'd rather get Lightfall than Shadowkeep for content. Exactly. Shadowkeep had a very poor narrative, and the gameplay aspects of Shadowkeep, not that fun. I would say arguably worse raid, although, you know, that's probably up for debate. You did get a good dungeon, though, with Shadowkeep. Even though Strand was supposed to be in Witch Queen, once again, to be clear, that is still a theory. You know, it might have a lot of credibility or a lot of things pointing to it, but it's really important that you don't say things as facts when we don't know for a fact that that's true, right? Because then I have people in my chat that say, oh, I was scared. Did you know that Strand was supposed to be in Witch Queen? Blah, 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 blah. It's like, and I get sick of hearing that shit. So let's use softer language, boys. But if Strand did come out with Witch Queen would be bar none, like one of the best expansions of all time. I just want to say that. Of any video game ever. It would be Tiny Tina's level. IMO. What makes you like Neomuna? The place is pretty much a ghost town. I think comparatively to a lot of destinations in Destiny, it is incredibly unique. I actually like Override, wherever the fuck it's called. They use too many crazy names nowadays. All right, so now we look for treasure laden.
We're not giving up. Protect our
No treasure laden, so now we do second objective. Yeah, I do Inertia Override. Is that what it's called? I genuinely like a lot of the extra missions. Like, I think they're really good. And just kind of the vibe of Neomuna, I think is really cool. I like a lot of the secrets and the collectibles. I thought they did a really good job with it. I would I like the concept of the throne world a lot more than Neomuna, I think. But I think I like the execution of Neomuna more. The throne world, it just feels like extra empty and kind of dead. I don't know why. I don't really know why I would have that opinion. I like a lot of the secrets too in the throne world, but if I think of like, oh, I want to go like, if let me tell you, if this wouldn't even be a contest, if Neomuna didn't have that light bullshit, it would be like just better, just like immediately better than like 90%. It might be my second favorite destination, but because I can't just go chill out and patrol because everything's like fucking Grandmaster level, that is off-putting in my opinion. But I still think it's just a nice location, man. It's just quite different than anything we get. Maddie, sorry it took me so long. Thank you for your 10 pound super chat. Euro super chat, pound super chat, sorry. Always have to think. 10-pound super chat. Appreciate it. Destiny Twitter is unbearable. So thanks for being someone with a platform who knew how to come at some criticism like an adult instead of yelling into an echo chamber. It's really dumb that I can make a tweet and I can be like, yeah, Destiny's bad. You guys should focus on, or, you know, there's some bad things about Destiny right now. Here's some things we should actually focus on instead of just like yelling like fucking idiots into the void. And then people be like, oh, stop dick riding Bungie. Like when I just like criticized, like very blatantly criticized aspects of the game. Like, dude, you're just, some people are just stupid. They're just not meant to think, man. They're just, their entire purpose of life is just to fucking yell random nonsense, you know? Have fun with that. Throne World was a set piece for the Witch Queen story, while New Moon feels like a playground for cool stuff. Yeah, I agree with that. I just feel like it's kind of weird because I feel like technically the Throne World should feel more mysterious, but to me, there feels like there is more history and mystery in New Muna, even though the Throne World is like canonically like infinitely more old. You know? So it's just, it's hard to explain, I guess. Plus, Jisoo Calorindian or whatever, that guy's a fucking homie. So thank you so much, Maddie, by the way. Love your face. Yeah, ad density is a lot better in Neo Muna as well. That's true. Look, I'm not saying it's the best. Like, I still think Throne World or Destiny 2 Mars, one of those two, they're competing for my favorite destination. But I do like Neo Muna a lot. I would take Neo Muna over the Moon any point. I would take Neo Muna over Io at any point, and Nessus. Probably EDZ as well.
That needs to be done, and this area is too dangerous for anyone but a Guardian. Let's get to work.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and take us in again. Their entire purpose is yell random nonsense. I didn't know my parents played Destiny. Can I just ask, where does Marasov fit into Lightfall? Marasov will almost certainly play a lot more into Final Shape than Lightfall. Yeah, verticality of New Muna. It is just more unique. It just feels more unique as a destination. Plus, it's a pretty big destination and it has multiple landing zones. And I really like the landing zones, how you had to level up the destination to get that. It kind of, you know, gave it more of an evolving feel to it. I love the weekly missions. I love the rotating inertia override, like I mentioned. One thing I didn't mention, the world boss Storm Minotaur Vex, what's that shit called? Vex Storm, Vex Siege, that shit. One of the coolest things Bungie's ever done in Patrol, like hands down. Okay, one of the absolute coolest things. I love that shit. Vex Incursion, yes. The Strike Force, that shit is sick. So, in my opinion, they need to add world boss events to all planets. I agree. I think that should be, that's one of those things, like, you know how Bungie, everyone talks about the GDC presentation where Bungie was like, we don't want to over deliver because then when you over deliver, that becomes the new baseline. A lot of people like definitely try to goof on Bungie for that. And I wish they didn't have to worry about that, to be honest. And they just delivered whatever cool shit they had time to deliver. But if we get, for instance, if we get another Patrol space and it doesn't have like a world boss, or it doesn't have as many secrets as the last couple, it's like absolutely just gonna feel worse, you know, and people are gonna complain about that. And so like I kind of get where they're coming from. I just wish they didn't pay attention and they just did what they had time to do. But you know, like if Lightfall or Final Shape's Travel Ussy location or whatever doesn't end up having a Vex Incursion Zone equivalent or like world boss, then like, you know, fucking straight, I'll do it too. Everyone will just complain that it feels worse than Neo Muna because it doesn't have these things. And people will say, oh, I don't know what Bungie's doing. They should have learned from the last expansion, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's at time, it's when I think about like things like that, like I totally get what they were talking about at GDC and like trying not to over deliver. But that also makes me sad. you know?
Guardian down.
So that's just like, I think that's, it's just a healthy perspective to have. Once again, I wish they didn't have to think like that. It kind of sucks that they do, but with social media being such an echo chamber and our attention spans being like so much fucking worse than they used to be, like it just makes it they just have to kind of adapt to the evolving landscape. And unfortunately that includes worrying about stuff like that. The moment where the final trailer drops on August 23rd, everyone will figure all their issues with the game. Happens every year. That's true. I do like how every year it's always in June or July. People are like, this is the most dead the game's ever been, as if this doesn't happen every year at this time.
Electrical is fried. Gonna need you to get in there and see what you can do to fix it.
It's like it happens every time, man. Every time we're 5-6 months out from the major, or like from the major DLC. But then next season will drop. It'll probably be a fucking banger. The second expansion or the second season is always the worst. Or like, I wouldn't even call this a bad. I like this season. I think there are very many cool things about this season. Like I would say this season for me is already better than most of the seasons last year. But did you see the Joe Blackburn thread today? I did. It was it's always nice to get insight into stuff like that. I don't really think it hit the point though. I kept waiting for some sort of revelation or something. But it's always really, I hope people leave him alone. I know people are probably bullying the shit out of him because people are fucking awful. But I wish it would have, every time I hear Joe talk, like I just want to hear more about like the actual questions a lot of people have, and not like we know that making the game is hard, and I completely empathize 100% with that. I want to know more about the decisions behind things rather than very generally this is hard, you know? So, which it is. I'm not dismissing that at all, but we know, you know? I want to hear other stuff, but it is what it is. I just hope Bungie doesn't crack under the expectations that people want the best because of the maybe final DLC for Destiny 2. No, it's not going to be the final. We already have confirmation that this is not going to be the final DLC. Yo, Classic, what's up? What's Joe Blackburn thread? You can find it. I retweeted and liked like everyone. So just go to my Twitter under likes, and I think it's the most recent. You can tell they compromise so much with content. With Witch Queen, it was either subclass dropping with it or a coherent story. I don't. So people say, so this is exactly kind of what I'm talking about, Nubby. I don't think that's true. I don't think that is true at all. The narrative team is going to be completely separate from the sandbox team. So the team working on the story and fleshing out the story and building the levels and the missions is going to be entirely different than the team that's putting together these assets and designing the animations and all of this stuff. Like, I feel like people just think like Bungie's like 100 people and they all can do everything. But that's just like not how it works, you know? It's just like any job. People have their focuses and their specializations, and it's not as simple as, oh, we're getting 2 extra dungeons a year. That means we're not getting all this other seasonal stuff. Like, that's a distinct team working on that stuff, you know? I feel like there are so many problems or like controversies or ridiculous outcries that could be just solved in the Destiny community if people just understood the concept of people have different jobs, you know? Like, at my company that I work for, the chemical company, they produce, you know, millions, billions of tons of polymers every single year. I'm in R&D. So if for whatever reason, operations or you know, the supply chain side, the big plant side of it doesn't meet their quota, you cannot for a second go, oh, it's because Scarrow was not doing his job, or oh, they should have just moved Scarrow over to that, because I have a very select, specific set of skills, and I will hunt you down. No, and that makes me equipped to do R&D, not large scale up work, right? And it's just like that at every company. People have specializations. People at Bungie are on specific teams for a reason. The concept of compassion would go a long way. That as well. There's a new exotic pulse in the game. No. Also, I thought it was a scout. Is it a pulse? Verbal masturbation is definitely a skill. Let's go.
Guys are doing what needs getting done out here, friends.
The 3D model guy at Bungie getting flamed for no reason? Exactly, man. Exactly. Not Scarrow. Oh, sorry. I can't. 1 second. Can't see the comment. Not Scarrow, that Palmer. Oh. Is there a... I'm going to assume there's not an enemy because everyone's running away. That Palmer was asked, you got to move to logistics. Yeah, exactly. Can you fucking imagine? God, I'd be so bad at that. Shit. But that's just like... I feel like people don't think about that all the time. Like a lot. You know? I don't know. It is what at the end of the day, it's pretty inconsequential. But I get just so fed up with having to explain that 100 times. And I feel like there's a lot of creators that don't... they're just not helping, you know? It's like, come on, can we like encourage thinking, maybe? That'd be great. There are genuine reasons to be mad. And there are well... Mad's a harsh word. There are genuine reasons to be disappointed, or let's even say mad, or you know, irritated. But like just making up bullshit or just being like blatantly wrong once again dilutes that actual like good feedback. I also don't feel like Bungie would move established developers who've been working on the game for years to projects that they would be completely new to. I mean, it would at the end of the day almost certainly be a developer by developer choice, right? I working at a very large company, I have learned, so like in grad school, no one fucking cares. You are forced to work on shit, and that's just how it is. And that's how it is, I guess, for a lot of like, let's say like less skilled labor, you know? You are here to just do your fucking job, and it is what it is. But the more experienced and the more specific your position gets, the more the company that you work for is going to want you in a role that you enjoy, because a worker that is doing a job that they enjoy and that they're good at is going to be a more efficient and effective worker. And so at my company, for instance, you know, you start off in a position and then there's a lot of lateral movement where as I start to learn the company and want to try new things, I can move around very easily. And I guarantee that's how it is at Bungie too. And so I would put money on it that Christopher Barrett was not forced by Pete Parsons to go work on Marathon. I bet Christopher Barrett saw an opportunity and directly asked to go work on it. And I would be very shocked that that wasn't the case for at least everyone on the Marathon team. Oh. Nothing? Okay. We need one more, so if anyone in chat wants to join, we are farming treasure-laden enemies. Dude, you've been watching too much Marathon, Sai. Or not Marathon, fucking Avatar. God damn it. Oh, your internet went out? Rest in peace. What exotic would you tell someone they should get other than Witherhoard? Forbearance. The story's good. The story's very good, Sai. Is it worth buying the new season? I'm enjoying it. Personally. Yeah, big nerd. It seems the culture around Bungie does seem very awesome. It's always so hard to answer, like, should I buy this season? Should I buy the expansion? Because, like, I don't know what your economic position is, right? $12 to some people is nothing. $12 to others is food for a week, you know? I've been there. So it's like, I hate giving advice on what to buy or what not to buy because I have literally no idea if you are one payment away from going homeless. If you have no money, then I would probably not buy video games in general. I'd focus on free to play. Yo, Benzo, what's up? I'm gonna sell my laptop to buy it.
Ah, hell! Here we go again! Enemies are after our salvage! Light 'em up!
Guardian down.
$12 for food to last a week in 2023. Yeah, right, dog. We did some pretty crazy shit in college, and it wasn't that long ago. Ramen, rice, beans, that shit goes a long way. Lasts a long time. And is very cheap. $12 might be a stretch, but, you know, $20, $30 for a week, I don't think that's unreasonable at all. I mean, okay, to be clear, I think it is unreasonable and no one should live that way. To be clear, but I think it is doable. I guess I should clarify. It is very unreasonable to expect anyone would have to live in that sort of condition. Oh, geez. I do not condone Benzo's advice. What do you think of the cutscene? For me as someone who's really into the lore, really sucks to see Bungie retconning so much old lore. Oh, I wouldn't call it retconning at all. I mean, they didn't really change anything, right? Like, they're just, in the early days of Destiny, it was very clear that Bungie had no idea what the fuck was going on. Like, Luke Smith has even said up until, like, a couple years into Destiny 2, they had no idea what the darkness was, right? And so I don't think that's them retconning. I think that is them taking all these pieces that the narrative team has scattered and actually making sense of them. Like, they're not changing anything. They're just, like, finally tying everything together. At least in my opinion, from what I do know of the lore. Which is, you know, 7 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10, somewhere in there. It does not appear to me that they're really retconning much, if anything. Yeah, exactly, Sai. I miss college diet, living off of ramen, rice, and beans. My bowels don't miss it at all. Dog, I miss, like, being 30 pounds skinnier because of that shit. It's like, oh, I could eat healthy, but, like, I can afford dessert now, so... Bro, how have we not gotten what? These treasure-laden enemies are fucked. This is ridiculous. Yeah, kind of true, Rowan. Yeah, I've been trying to work on it side, like, you know, getting back to working out and getting back to running and stuff. It's just so, like, it's just very tedious. Ran my first 5K in goddamn near 7 or 8 years yesterday. Fucking killed it. And by killed it, I mean I finished it and I don't feel awful. So that's exciting, getting back into it. That's my one saving grace, right? Like, it's pretty well understood that if you had some, like if you were in some semblance of shape before, or if you had some muscle mass or whatever, your athletes, people who were previously athletes have an easier time getting that back than someone getting it for the first time. Like your body kind of, you know, remembers, for a lack of a more scientific term. And I get to reap the benefits of that, which is nice. Is forbearance an exotic? Because that's what exotic. No, it should be an exotic. That was the joke. How did you enjoy your first paycheck after finishing grad school? I about fucking like passed out. Unbelievable. Just okay. So just for a little reference, I get paid every 2 weeks. My 2-week paycheck was more than 2 months of grad school. That's how fucking crazy it is. And what's also awesome is Victoria and I both get paid bi-weekly, but we get paid the opposite weeks. So every week is pay week, baby. Yeah, dude, I'm living just fine. I'm having a good time. It's amazing to see how the money is actually yours when you are used to dealing with a fifth of it as a student. Yeah, exactly. It is very nice.
Otherwise, we're dead in the water.
That's wine in the tub money? Yeah, I mean, if I really wanted to, I guess. Nothing? Wow, thanks for the great RNG mungo. You get paid 3 times this month? Shit. No, you just do the last sector normally, Si. No, you didn't miss anything. Couple more, I gotta step away. Okay. Maybe we'll go back to fishing after this. You just started your new job yesterday? Let's go! That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I've got to say, like, starting this new position has been the greatest thing. I'm so, like, I don't take work home. I'm not stressed. I work the best fucking hours. It's just like, it's just good, man. It's just good. Just having a good time. You just finished school? Nice. Have you seen Star Wars? Which one? Dude, hell yeah, Benzo. I've seen a lot of the Star Warses, but not all of them.
Look at you leaping into battle. Show the enemy they cannot hold us
1 to 6? Yeah, I've seen those. It's been a long time, but I have seen those. Graduated the school you're at before, uni. Don't know what's called in America. Yeah, I almost completed my 4-year work school. Nice. What's your focus? It's cool because, like, a lot of people on this channel have been kind of like growing up with me and like going through the same thing. It's really awesome to see everyone like starting to start their careers and be successful and stuff. Very cool. Before university in America, it's just high school. You can also go to like a 2-year institute. Like, we have all sorts of stuff. Our naming schemes are kind of fucking all over the place. Dude, let's go. Also, you gotta start sending me some bagels. What the fuck? Do you think we should be able to carry more than one deep sight harmonizer? Yeah. That sort of shit aggravates me to no fucking end, man. Tell you what. Pay to win? Whatever. Unnecessary currency caps? Fuck me, dude. That'll put me over the edge. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, I don't want pay to win. That was a joke. But God, that really irritates me. Why is it telling me to come back out here? Uh-oh. Touched more cream cheese yesterday than I have my whole life. Dude, cream cheese was actually my nickname in high school. It's kind of wild how that works. Dude, hell yeah, Zatar. That's sick. Zatar. Sorry. Oh, let's go, Mara. You'll kill it. Okay, dude. So you really shouldn't talk badly about the dead, bro. That's kind of fucked up.
We're not giving up. Protect our
Are you
salvage, Guardian.
serious? Dude, this shit kind of... Tell you what, a bunch of randos are gonna be pretty angry when I just like solo queue into the shit and leave before the boss, but like, blame Bungie, man. I don't know how we have, it's like every other season we have an issue like this, and then like they'll like, oh, sorry, ruffians are too rare, we'll increase the spawn rate, and then 2 seasons later they make something even rarer than they were originally. What are we doing? There's no way. They're like, oh yeah, we need like a percent, like a, what percentage of spawn rate do you guys think they should have? And they're like 0.069%. Tee. No, leave it up, bro. My mom's fine. She's a terrible person, but she's fine. You did your 12 treasure guys and went way faster than Ruffians and Champions? Nah, dog, you're fucking capping. No shot. Imagine if his mom's watching the stream. Fuck her, dude. Nah, I actually banned her from the channel. Like, straight up. So it sounds a little weird if you don't know the backstory, but no, I don't. There's important backstory there, but it's not really that important, I guess. All right, I'm calling it. We're gonna get one here, okay? Right here. Boom.
Guardians, our enemies left explosives behind. We need to dismantle them before they damage the arcology.
Lame as fuck. Oh, I saw lab. I thought lab was the fucking knight. Nah, dude, you're capping. There's no way. These guys don't fucking exist, man. All right, fish time, fish time. Gonna go fish time. There are secret knights? Yeah, that's what we were just looking for, man. What are you talking about? Want to do like 30 rounds without fighting any? Oh. Dude, they're so rare. And you have to like, they have 0 health. So you have to be on top of the spawn. It's just like a bad fucking time, man. It's a real bad fucking time. Oh, god damn it. Fishing time, fishing time. Not enough people fishing. 2 minutes. God damn it, Ghost Guy. I don't want to like start this just for the public event to start. Iron Banner. I think I finished my Iron Banner guild. I did, so I don't have to do that. I'm so close to finishing my... I think I'm literally 1 game away from Trials. That's annoying. When is... Do we know when the next double Vanguard rank is, chat? Oh, without dying? Oh, shit. God damn it, I gotta do 7 again? Alright, I'm just gonna keep flying in and try to find a group, I guess. Brought 2 of your friends a Nintendo Switch? What the? Bro, I need to have better friends. What the shit? Ain't a single one of my friends gonna buy me a Nintendo Switch. What? Yeah, I have not seen anyone get the new exotic fish yet, so I think they are bugged. No!
Yeah, so this dark ether stuff.
Oh, this is the fast one.
In reality, and the scorn, they pry them open, let more scorn in. So you got to deal with that.
5 of the old one. Let's go. But now we're just gonna have to farm a long time for the new ones, man. That is one thing. Like, I'm a little hesitant to do this now because I'm just gonna have to fish later. But also, some of these fish tribes are like ridiculous. So. It's like, okay. Dude, yeah. Hey, wife, can I please have a Nintendo Switch? I actually, for the first time in our lives, I make more than Victoria, so she would just be like, just buy yourself a Nintendo Switch. Nerd. I'd be like, oh. I don't have time for that. Bro, what the heck? Fair enough, man. Worth the grind, did it for 2, he's all you guys. Yeah, I know it's a set reward, but like I said, it's mostly just a checklist and B, to so I want to get the fishing triumphs anyways, so. God damn, that is so bright. How did we get that heroic? Big doubt. Damn it. Three orbs. I will say that's such a cool set piece. Fishing time. Hell yeah, bro. Let's go! A deafening whisker. I love, this is one thing that is completely underrated, is I love the funny fish names. It is worthless, sure, but also triumph score. You ever think about that? Deafening whisker. That's so good. It's not worth the score? No, it's worth the score. Prince, how many of the treasure ladens do you have? Ignition Toad? That is such a good one as well. Yeah, it's just like something to do. Checklist, and it helps get like progress towards the small triumphs that don't have any score, but like to catch 5 million of these fish or whatever. So 12? What the fuck? How? How many runs did you have to do? I like all Bungie's name jokes. R-Matey, so funny. So many people thought that was Rambo. Yeah, so many people call him Rambo, but it's our matey. You thought it was Rambo too? No! It's a pirate-themed dungeon! I don't have a fishing macro. How does a fishing macro work? It's not on a set time. And if you click too much, it doesn't pull up anything. Damn it, wrong button. That sucks. It looks for the bot. You can make macros that look for that? What? Bro, people do some crazy shit, man. I had no idea that was even a technology. Looks for the bobber, motherfucker. That's you've got AI playing. That's AI. You got Ultron playing Cookie Clicker for you, man. Oh, let's go. Funny name, do we think? Deafening Whisker, let's go. Love Deafening Whisker. Yeah, Sai. Wasn't that insane? Would have been very nice to have with Lightfall. But disappointing that roaming pike isn't a fish. Oh, that's really good, actually. Damn. Damn. No, I'm disappointed too. What have you done? Seasonal title should have been called Seal. Bruh. Should have been Drippy. I would have never taken off the Drippy title. How long does a public event should last? What? Like the rotation between? They're set, but sometimes you can get a rotation where one doesn't spawn here. I've had it before. Gnawing Hungar. God damn, that's good. That's fucking good. Gnawing Hungar. I bet coming up with these names was like a fucking real fun. Oh! What'd I get? What'd I get? What'd I get? No turning Jack. That's a bad one. I don't like that one. Traxian Toad. I like that one. Can you rate my Warlock fashion in Discord? Yeah, at me. Let's see what we got. I have to be careful because I look at one drip and then like 100 people ask me to look at theirs. Okay. Not bad. You know what I'm gonna say though. Like anyone who knows me knows what I'm gonna say. But very good. I like how it's all tied together. Only 2 pieces of the same, all the same shader. Chemo would count off points for that. Not enough gold. But it's good. I like that I don't have to interact with Iron Banner anymore this season. Feels good, man. Dude, what a fucking glitch. Coming in clutch, huh? Unironically, best time I've had in Iron Banner since they put skill-based in. The Capri's Horn glitch result is actually, like, unironically a lot of fun, so. Oh, let's go! Salvages salmon, bro. It's good. Not fast. Oh god. Oh god. I got the glitch where I couldn't exit the menu. Yeah, I can't wait to see the information about this year's solstice, actually. I just want it to change. I just want it to be different, and I want it to be good. I'm sick of events always being the same. Here, let me track this quest. What are we at? How many points do you have to get? Is there like another step? 500? That's actually not so bad. Exotics give like 20, right? Also, I find it kind of funny that literally everyone who knew about this from the Triumphs or whatever, or from Braytech, everyone thought that this was going to be like a competitive event. Oh god. It's literally just more fishing. The quest does not get the exotic. How funny would it be if in 3 weeks it was like you had to complete all of the fishing quests and then you could get the exotic? 500 on every destination. You know? Just saw the new cutscene Scarab. Literally first thing I thought of was Singularity from Bayonetta 3. I don't know what that means, but the cutscene was sick. That's what I'm saying, Rowan. I was literally saying that at the beginning of the stream, man. I think it would be awesome. Personally, I think it would be cool if, yeah, you had like a 1 in 500 chance or some shit of getting the new exotic from fishing. And you just pulled up an exotic engram, and it was the only place to get it for now. It would be, you know, some people might find that kind of annoying, but it would be unique. You know, it would just be different. You don't have to go run lost sectors. You don't have to do this really boring one-step quest or whatever. It's just like a fun little nonsense thing. Or once we get the exotic, if you could only get the catalyst from fishing, something like that. I think that could be fun, man. Something different. Change it up, you know? Yeah, I'm excited for the rotation playlist too. I think it's gonna be really good. Fun is one word for it. Some people might not like it, but it's different. It keeps things fresh. That's all you can hope for sometimes. I think I'm getting an exotic in 3 fish. And 2 more, I'm gonna get an exotic. I just feel it, man. I just got that itch, you know? Got that feeling. Problem is that we don't have much time left in Destiny 2. We literally don't know that. Literally, the only things Bungie has said about that is that we should expect Destiny 2 for a long time. So as far as new content, I hope for something more interesting. Look, man, I don't know when or if Destiny 3 is ever going to happen, but we have no indication from Bungie that it's going to happen sooner rather than later. The only things they have said is that there are there's more sagas, there's more expansions coming to Destiny 2. They have confirmed that after Final Shape. So we literally have no idea if we have a lot of time left with Destiny 2 or not. We have no idea. Oh, I didn't even know a public event was starting.
The Scorn have been using these ether.
I have most of the so I have every. Oh shit!
Somewhere.
I have every triumph up until this season, and I'm working on all of this season's. Oh man, I didn't get a lot there at all. My understanding is they have an 8-year plan. My understanding is we have no fucking idea. And, you know, we could be here for 20 years, we could be here for 2 more. I don't think anyone knows except for Bungie. And I think that is a pretty... That just appears to be that. Who knows, man? I'm sure Bungie will tell us when they're ready. Hey, once one says the spider bounties for EDZ and Nessus. Oh, those are still up? That's rough. I didn't know that. That shit was not fun, man. There was a while there where I had to do all of the dailies every day to try to get the Tangle Shore emblem variant. That shit sucks. I don't know why Wells looks so fucking bright in this place, man. Oh, it's their solar nades, actually. Sheesh, get me away from that. Yo, fishing squad, let's go. $115 or $500 does seem kind of steep. Really got to start getting those exotics. Pulling in the fish. Remember the second mission in Forsaken was literally do 5 bounties. Yeah, I remember right before the DCV happened, I reran the Forsaken campaign, and I was so shocked to find that, yeah, it was like part of the missions were like do the lost sectors, run 5 bounties, and do all the adventures. And I was just like, I don't fucking remember that at all. Oh, let's go! Ignition Toad! Yeah, the Vandals and Eventide Ruin. Oh man. Good old Beyond Light. This is real gaming? Dude, this is competitive fishing, man. This is just vibing. Fishing with the boys, you know? How's the house build going? Not building a house, like I live in our new house. And I'm in, I mean, we're kind of done with all the renovations and stuff, but it went very well. Yeah, serving us very well. It's a very nice house. And, yeah, not too much to say on it, really. Other than that, it's cool. I hope you guys have been liking the new backdrop in the videos. I've been trying to show it off a little bit. With the LED crown molding that I put in, I've been trying. Why does it keep turning me? I just want to look straight. I get to set mood lighting for all the videos, which is pretty cool. I get to pick what color I think the theme is and go with it. You need more cat content. Yes, I've been trying, man. How's the false copyright doing? It got turned. I got it overturned. We're good. We are good. What happened was, the person actually thought they genuinely had a good copyright. So all of my music for the channel, I link it down below, was done by an old friend of the channel. She swings by from time to time, but Ela or Dresden, and she made a lot of really great stuff. But when she was making music, she was using like a program with like a sample database, and so it uses like set samples and stuff. But the program says, like, you know, you make music and you can make money off of it or whatever. It's fine. But what had happened is the person who copyrighted my video had written a song and used like the same sample, like the same main melody as the song I use in all my videos. But all I had to do, like, I showed him, I was like, look, man, like, you clearly made this from a database, because I found like 4 more songs that use like a similar melody line, like a synthy melody. And I was like, look, you all have made this. This is clearly a database thing. I used this example, and as soon as I like pulled out the receipts, he dropped it. So it's gone. We're good. Everything was worked out. I was worried there for a bit, but still just kind of vibing, man. Oh, let's go! Ignition Toad! Yeah, I thought I was like, I wake up and I just have this fucking email. It's like, you have a copyright strike. That's like the oh, let's go, Ignition Toad. No turning jack. Can you only get the 3? 4? Did you play New World? I did not. But the last thing you want to see is like you have a channel strike. That shit's scary, man. That can literally get your channel busted. Right? And so like if this guy thought I used this, I've used that song in every video for like the last 4 years. And so if this guy thought I was using it, now we have it worked out, but before, if he thought I was illegally using his music, he copyright strikes 3 of my videos, my channel's gone. You know? YouTube doesn't fucking help with that at all. The one thing that pisses me off is in order to talk with the guy and dispute the copyright, I have to literally give him all of my information. So this guy knows my name, my address, and my phone number. Because YouTube, like, to go through YouTube and do this the legal way, I have to dox myself. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks for having, like, literally any creators back. Fucking crazy, man. But it worked out. The guy was nice at the end of the day. I wish he would have just sent me a Twitter DM or like an email or something. We could have talked about it. Because like if he makes music, it's like, hey man, I'd love to hear some of your stuff and use it or you know, promote your stuff. Like I'm all for helping out like small artists. You guys know music's a really big part of like what I like to do and stuff, and I will, if I like what you're doing, I will support you in what you're doing, you know. So I wish you would have just reached out to me first and we could have discussed it, but it is what it is. Scraped for my record, no longer have a copyright strike. So 2 months until we find out what final shape is. Do you think there should be guilding for raid and dungeon titles? I think there should be a one-time guild for raid and dungeon titles that requires you to do like the hardest things. So for like, I don't think it should ever reset. You do it once and it just shows mastery over raids or dungeons. But for instance, the raid titles, since the raid titles no longer require you to go flawless, if you did a flawless raid, that would be part of the guild. And then any raids that have like legitimate low mans, so like encounters that you can low man without bugs or glitches or anything, I think that should be part of the guild. So for instance, Root of Nightmares, you can legitimately solo, let's say 3 of the encounters. Second encounter might be close. I don't know if I've seen anyone do that without well skating or shatter skating. But, you know, I personally think, I'm a little biased, but I think like, yeah, solo, you should be able to guild Dream Warrior, and it should require flawless Roots of Nightmare, and it should require like solo Nezarec or solo First Encounter or whatever. I think that'd be cool. That to give like true endgame chase flex titles. You know what I mean? Yo, Fern! We got the copyright, we got it worked out, so don't worry about that. But thank you for dropping by, friend. How you doing? It's getting crazy out there. So we were at 116. What are we at now? So it looks like you can probably get to like 100 per rotation. You get an exotic, obviously, even more. I don't even know. Wait, how much longer is on this? Oh man, I'm not even gonna get 100. I'm gonna get like 70 per rotation. That's rough. That's rough, man. Oh damn, I need to try that. I need to try that method, big nerd. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a dumbhead. Next week's gonna be the final week. Next week is the final week of the story. So I bet we'll either get the exotic next week or the week after. Are you gonna play the new Diablo season? If so, which class were you picking? So we were talking about this. Paul's been kind of talking about this on Twitter too. I'm not about like starting a new character. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think I'm interested. I want to play Diablo. I want to try to 100% the map and finish the story and stuff before season 1. I don't even know when it drops, but I want to like experience the game. But I'm really not the type of person to play through a campaign multiple times. Like I don't find that fun. Starting over on a character. Like I know some people find that sort of thing fun, but for me, I'm like an investment guy. I like perfecting the one character, and I like doing that sort of stuff. So, no, I don't think I'll be playing a new character. I don't know though. We'll see. Guess it kind of depends like what's going on in the video game world at the time anyway. Like season 1 drops with like Starfield, right? No, I guess it would have to be before that. Starfield's in 3 months? 2 months? 3 months? It's in September, right? So surely it's not season 0 for 3 months. Man, I'm having 0 luck. The fish are swimming. Give me some good RNG, please. I really want to get a new PC before the Starfield release. You know, you just kind of put an idea in my head right there, huh? Dude, I'm so excited. We're definitely going to be streaming Starfield, man. I think I'm going to be putting a lot of time into that game, at least for a little bit. It just looks so fucking good. It just looks like something you could just have like a stupid amount of fun with. I think the only kind of thing I would like about Starfield is if people could join. Like maybe don't make it like a multiplayer game where you're fighting other people, but more like a co-op game. I would love that, I think. But I think I'm just gonna have a stupid amount of fun with Starfield. But we'll see, we'll see. So that's 200. Yeah, so about 100 a rotation. That's not so bad. Definitely appreciate a couple more exotics. Machine has a 9th i7 and a GTX 1060. No, that probably won't do very well in Starfield. Starfield's probably gonna get like 80 ratings, man. I prayed for Bethesda. What do you mean by 80? Like 80 out of 100? 8 out of 10? Why do you think it'll be that low? I think it's gonna be a banger, man. We'll see how buggy it is. That's the thing, right? It's Bethesda, so that's the thing. But is that purple?
This is Savathun's domain.
I'm gonna save that.
Dead or alive. A no guardian of Scorn's gonna change that. So keep fighting each other.
I can't believe I'm watching you fish in Destiny yet. I can't look away. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna sit on this thing and go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Burb, give me 3 minutes. No, I don't need that. Give me a minute. Someone time me. 40, let's say 74 seconds. Okay, yeah, I said hi. All right, chat, we back. How many seconds was that? You guys like my work pants, by the way? I'm wearing pretty much every time I stream from now on, like on a weekday, because I wear like a fucking like nice clothes to work, and I'll have a band t-shirt on, but I'm wearing dress pants. So just so you guys know. Here's why, man. As much as I trust this trailer, Starfield, it looks like the type of game where I can see it being really good, but not Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. We'll see, you know? I want to try to remain, like, I'm very excited for it, but I'm trying to, you know, remain realistic about it, let's say. We'll see. But Skyrim is literally one of my favorite games of all time. So if it's literally anything like that, if it's literally anything like that, then I'm good. And why's it got to be the long one? Sign Prince. I might load us into... I might take us out and load us back into an instance, try to get some people. Since it's just us three, this is going to be a lot better if we have a lot of people. Okay.
Another pyramid superweapon down for the count.
And another day protecting the throne world from this. Okay. Oh, I didn't know if Prince is in chat. PB&J isn't a thing here. Where's here? And I did PB&J once. I would probably use their own bread. What kind of bread did you use? Oh man, you have me so interested. I can't do PB&Js because my wife's allergic to peanut butter. And it is sad. Big sad boy times. Oh, what's up, Teddy? You're back? Okay, I might do one more public event rotation then of this. What time's your raid at? You said it was 10 Eastern? Okay. Want to get this GM knocked out? No, I'm probably going to wait until next week. Nah, I don't really need to do other stuff, to be honest. I'm just thinking, yeah, let me do one more public event rotation, then we can do it. But yeah, if anyone else needs fist, join up, man. Let's go. Hopefully the random doesn't kick you. Northwest Germany or our state got both skiing and swimming, but no peanut butter and jelly. Also, I used like full grain bread with strawberry jam. Yeah, no, that's normal. Whatever. Do you know the band Eskimo Callboy? They're a German band. They're fucking awesome. They're like super heavy metal, but they're fucking awesome. You haven't been kicked by random since week 1. Fair enough, man. It is super weird that this doesn't give you anything good. I wonder why that is.
They switched names to Electric Callboy. That's what I said, right? If I didn't, I apologize. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, they're so fucking good. It's really awesome because they're like super, super, super heavy metal. But well, I wouldn't actually say it. They're like classic. They're like metalcore, but they're fun. And so Victoria really likes them. So it's kind of on the, I would say like above what the heaviest she would normally go, but they're like fun. So she vibes. Meme metal. But yeah, Electric Callboy, they're fucking awesome, and they're starting to blow up here in the States, which is really cool. So hopefully they have a tour soon, because I'll definitely drive a little bit to go see them. Man, no one's catching anything. Look, that bar is not moving. I've been waiting until the very last second to get raids done. Like, I'll just try to LFG my last wish on Saturday or something. Get my red borders called a day. I do need to run one more fucking Nezrak checkpoint just to get the last I guess. Oh, I was gonna say I guess I could use a deep sight thing, but actually I can't because I got to gotta have a regular one. Yeah, I have those 6 deep sight things, and and you can only hold one at a time, I think. I have no idea what the fuck to use them on. I've literally, like, I guess the last wish weapons, but it feels like such a waste. I don't know if you'll be able to, like, go back in the season, because we can see all previous season passes. So it's like, do I take the risk that I'll be able to access previous season passes and use them on, like, a great set in the future? Like, you know, if you could access previous season passes and you have 6 a season, then, you know, I can get like say I save 6, then the next raid that comes out, I can get the best weapon craftable on day 1. You know, if it works like that. That browser extension's been down since deep launch. Oh, it doesn't work at all? Shit. Man, is no one really getting any legendaries? Turns out some people don't use numbers in Zero Chi. Chaos. How could you not? Oh, let's go. Bro, that means I'm getting like no progress this time around. Dude, this menu bug's been a thing for like 4 months. Fix it, please. I'm begging you. The extension works? You just tried it? If the extension works, I might save them. Because it's like, it's not really that big of a deal if I lose them. But it would be super awesome if I can just use them on a gun day one. You know, fuck it. Or like when the garden guns become farmable, or like some raid I definitely don't want to farm, you know? Oh, I know, Jay. No promo, no promo. Yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully it works. I feel like that's one of those things that Bungie would be like, nah, you know? Or you can only redeem a max of 8 a season, or 6 a season, or some shit. Just some like dumb shit. Oh man. No public event coming? Oh, public event coming. God damn it. Is there a trick to fishing? Because I got 2 exotics, maybe 10 legendary an hour? Nah, just RNG, man. That's just what it comes down to. Oh, let's go. I just don't know if I like the deep sight resonance thing where you can make a note. Like, crafting already ruined a lot of the chase for me. I think they use crafting way too much in new content. And so then to ruin the chase of RNG, and now the only chase is getting the red borders, and now taking that away as well. It's just too much, you know? I'm a player that strives for the chase. And so anything to get rid of the chase is really deterring to me personally. But, you know, not everyone feels that way. That's cool. Oh, this is tragic.
Hot tip, glitter bomb. You're about to be up to your ghost in scorn. And those ugly little ghouls are
Watch, I'm gonna need an exotic right here. It's gonna be great.
before they bug me.
Damn. Alrighty. Well. Alrighty. I'm gonna go eat dinner. Teddy, give me like 10 to eat dinner, and then I'll be back on, and we can just, you know, we can just queue those and leave after the first couple of objectives or whatever. But I wish there were good rolls that couldn't be crafted. I think that would be a great fix. And they got to stop putting crafts in new activities. Stop that. But all right, everyone, this was good. That cutscene was unbelievable. I still don't know why it wasn't a Lightfall, but damn. Okay, so I think we're good. More stuff, more Triumph stuff. Probably a chill stream at some point, but we'll see. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Love your faces. See you very soon. Peace out, everyone. Have a great night.